Hi friends, this is your ANR sir, welcoming you to ANR Academy. So today let us continue reading our lesson last spring. So yesterday we read a part of it in which we read Sahib, who was a boy among a group of boys, those who daily move in all the colonies in order to find some valuable things from the garbage. Clear? And he was one of the illegal migrants from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Because of some political reasons, they had to leave their motherland and they have come here. So they got settled in an area which is very close to Delhi, the capital of India. And the name of that place is called Simapuri. Though it is very close to Delhi, you do not find any type of development there. No street lights, no running water, no roads, no sanitation, nothing. So once this narrator happened to visit that place, and narrator also asked a number of silly questions to Sahib and his group. When she asked if she would open a school, whether Sahib would join in that school also. Sahib childishly said that yes. And from that day onwards, he started asking this lady when she would open a school for him. Clear? So now let us continue our story. So here I sometimes find a rupee, even a 10 rupee note. Sahib says. Sahib wants to tell the reason why they scrounge the garbage. Scrounge means what? You might have seen a hen, how it searches the insects. What it does, with the help of its claws, it would take out the soil in order to find the insect. So such type of searching is called scrounging. Sahib says his eyes lightening up. So he felt very happy saying that, Madam, not only these valuable things, at times we find some cash also, 1 rupee coin or 1 rupee note. So he said, when you can find a silver coin in a heap of garbage, you don't stop scrounging. So suppose if a boy or a girl gets a silver coin in the heap of garbage, then all the remaining children would search. The reason is they give the valuable things to their parents. Whatever the garbage they collected, they give it to their parents, and their parents would convert that into what? Ration for food. These coins or chappal or some dress material, if they find in the garbage, they can keep that one. So it is a surprise. They say, what do they say? it is a surprise, wrapped, covered. So when you do this scrounging, then all these surprise things would come out. It seems that for children, garbage has a meaning different from what it means to their parents. Their parents have a different meaning. What is that? It is a means of survival. Garbage is a means of survival. That means they buy food by which they survive. Whereas for the children, it has another meaning. One winter morning, I see Sahib standing by the fenced gate of the neighborhood club. So there was a club. Club means a place where rich people come and have some entertainment. They play some games. They have some chit chat and everything. So one morning, what the narrator saw, Sahib standing very close to the fenced gate of the neighborhood club, watching two young men dressed in white playing tennis. I think you know how they play tennis, and tennis is called the richest game because you have to maintain shoes, special shoes, dress, racket, and healthy food, everything. So here tennis is called the richest game. So he was watching those two young men playing tennis. So when this narrator asked, what was he doing there? I like the game, he said, Madam, I like the game. Content to watch it standing behind the fence. He felt happy. He felt happy standing there and watching the game. He doesn't want to play. Only he wants to watch the game. I go inside when no one is around, he admits. That means he readily accepts what? Madam, whenever nobody is inside, then I go and I watch everything. The gatekeeper lets me use the swing. So in that club, there is a swing. You see, in each and every park, we have swing. The children would like to have what? Swing. So he admits, he accepted that the gatekeeper at times allow him to enjoy swinging. Sahib too, wearing tennis shoes that look strange over his discolored shirt and shorts. So he wore a tennis shoe, but his dress is not at all matching because the dress is discolored, and whereas he wore somewhat a good looking shoes. So acknowledging the narrator's look, he admitted, someone gave them to me. He says, Madam, these shoes I didn't buy. I didn't buy these shoes. Somebody has given me. He says in the manner of an explanation. The fact that they are discarded. You see, actually, what is the fact? These two shoes or this pair of shoes is discarded. Discarded means what? Thrown. You see, at times what we do, suppose we find the shoes are not good enough for use, what we do? We throw it out. So this boy got it. Who perhaps refused to wear them because of a hole in one of them. For that rich boy, it is a discarded one. He doesn't like. But for Sahib, it is a very big gift. Does not bother him. For one who has walked barefoot, even shoes with a hole is a dream come true. But the game he is watching so intently is out of his reach. That means at least he may get a pair of shoes discarded by the rich people. but he cannot dream to play that game for which he was watching so intently. So this morning, Sahib is on his way to his milk booth. So now Sahib left that job. What job? The job of picking the rags, and now he started doing the work of a helper in a nearby tea stall. So this morning Sahib is on his way to the milk booth. In his hand is a steel canister. In his hand he has a steel canister. I now work in a steel tea stall down the road, he says, pointing in the distance. I am paid 800 rupees and all my meals. Does he like the job? You see, he said, Madam, now I got a job, the helper in that tea stall. I get 800 rupees salary plus meals and everything. So, actually one should feel happy because he need not to move from one place to other in search of what? Rags. But this boy really, is he like the job? It doesn't look that the boy looked happier. His face, I see, has lost the carefree look. So, till yesterday, he led a very carefree life. Understood? But now, because he joined in a tea stall, he lost his liberty. The steel canister seems heavier than the plastic bag he would carry so lightly. So, you see, suppose if you enjoy the job, everything you feel lightly. If you do not enjoy the job, everything would look heavier. Clear? The bag was his, whereas the canister belongs to the man who owns the tea shop. Sahib is no longer his master. So, till yesterday he was master, completely independent. But now, he started leading a dependent life. Sahib is not at all liking the new job. So now, the story about your Sahib is over. Now, let us read about the story of another boy of same age group. What is his name? Mukesh. What is his name? Mukesh. So I want to drive a car. So Mukesh also has a dream. Mukesh also has a dream. What was his dream? To drive a car. Mukesh insists on being his own master. So Mukesh wants to lead an independent life, not like your Sahib. Clear? I will be a motor mechanic, he announces. Madam, one day or other, I would become a motor mechanic. So, this madam asked, do you know anything about cars? I will learn to drive a car, he answers. Clear? Looking straight into my eyes. This is very, very important. So this boy has a lot of confidence. This boy has a lot of confidence. If you have confidence, then you can achieve. If you have confidence in yourself, you should be confident of yourself. Then you can achieve anything. His dream looms like a mirage amidst the dust of streets that fill his town Firozabad, famous for its bangles. Every other family in Firozabad is engaged in making bangles. You see, this boy Mukesh lives in that area where each and every family does only one thing. What is that? Making bangles. They do not do any other job. So this boy wanted to look out of the frame. So this is very, very important. If you want to become successful in your life, you should start looking out of the frame. Clear? So this boy wants to be boss himself. Clear? It is the center of India's glass blowing industry, where families have spent generations work around furnaces, welding glass, making bangles for all the women in the land, it seems. So that area completely, all the people engage themselves in making bangles. Mukesh family is among them. So Mukesh family is also one of such families. None of them know that it is illegal for children like him to work in the glass furnaces with high temperatures. They do not know. They do not know the fact that engaging children in such a dangerous jobs is illegal. They do not know. Though they know, they cannot avoid. That is the secret. High temperatures in dingy cells. Dingy cells means what? Closed rooms where there is no ventilation, no air, no light, no window, nothing. In such a dark places, the children are being engaged to weld glasses very close to the furnaces whose temperature is very high. Dingy cells without air and light. That's the law. That is the law. But who is going to enforce it? That is the law. What is the law? Not to allow the children to work in such conditions. But who is going to enforce that? If enforced, could get him and all those 20,000 children out of the hot furnaces. So how many children were being engaged there? 20,000 children out of the hot furnaces where they slog their daylight hours. They work very hard there during the daytime, often losing the brightness of their eyes. Mukesh's eyes beam, as he proudly says, is being rebuilt. You see, Mukesh eyes beams as he volunteers to take me home. Said, "Ma'am, won't you come to my home?" Like that he came forward and requested the madam to take her to home. When she said yes, then he felt very happy. We walked down stinking lanes. Stinking lanes means what? Bad smell coming, choked with garbage. Everywhere you find heaps of garbage. Past homes that remain hovels with crumbling walls. You cannot call them as homes because it is just like the sheds where the animals live. And walls are broken. Doors are not properly fixed. Hanging. No windows. Crowded with families of humans and animals coexisting in a primeval state. In the early stages, how man and animals used to live together. So that complete area where this Mukesh lives, it is just like that. He stops at the door of such house, bangs a wobbly iron door with his foot and pushes it open. We enter a half-built shack. In one part of it, thatched with dead grass, as a firewood stove over which sits a large vessel of sizzling spinach leaves on the ground in large aluminum platters or more chopped vegetables. A frail young woman is cooking the evening meal for the whole family. Through the eyes filled with tears, filled with smoke, she smiles. She is the wife of Mukesh's elder brother. Not much older in years, she has begun to command respect as the bahu, the daughter-in-law of the house, already in charge of 3 men, her husband, Mukesh, and their father. When the older man enters, she gently withdraws. That means now Mukesh took her to her house. So it is a half-built house. Understood? And inside only single one room is there in which the bahu, that means the daughter-in-law, who Mukesh brother's wife, she is not elderly one. She is maybe below 18 years. Still she enjoys the respect of the bahu of that house. Understood? So in North, the bahu doesn't show her face to father-in-law and brother-in-law, elder. So whenever they come, they make some sound so that immediately the bahu would cover her face. Though it is a single roomed house, Mukesh's wife didn't forget the custom. That is very, very important. You see, जान चला जाए परवाह नहीं है, लेकिन रिवाज नहीं जाना चाहिए. That is the thing. So let us stop here, and tomorrow again we read the remaining part. I think you enjoyed my teaching. If you really enjoyed, do not forget to like my video and to subscribe my channel General English, all for competitive examinations, in order to give some boost to me to make many more videos like this. Thank you. Have a nice day.